This is our 4-stage reverse osmosis system. It's perfect if your home's water supply is already rather pure, or it's used in a low demand application like a fish-only aquarium. The unit is also completely upgradable. You can add a deionization canister at any time. The tap water enters the system through the red line directly into the first stage, which is the sediment filter. The sediment filter removes large particles. Then we have the 5-micron carbon block and 1-micron carbon block. The carbon blocks remove smaller particles like the chlorine. The water then enters the RO membrane, which will remove most of the remaining contaminants and exit the membrane housing as either wastewater through the black line or as new filtered water through the blue line. Please note the auto shut-off valve, which uses a small amount of pressure to completely shut off the system. This unit comes with a handful of accessories. The first two are used for attaching to your home's water supply. This is a garden hose or laundry tub adapter, screws directly onto either. Has a quick connect fitting where you can slide the tube directly in. It will lock in. To remove, push down the hard plastic ring and pull the tube out. We also have the chrome diverter valve, which will screw onto your kitchen sink. You slide the hose onto the barb fittings on the side, and when you'd like to divert water out through the hose, you pull the knob. The knob will stay out until you push it back in. This is the drain pipe adapter used for your wastewater line. Simply clamps onto the drain pipe underneath your sink for easy disposal of all of your wastewater. Does come with a quick connect fitting, same as the other adapter. We also include a quick connect ball valve, which allows you to completely shut your system off with a quarter turn of the blue knob, and a filter wrench, which allows you to remove the filter housings and replace all of the filters. Many people ask us how our systems differ from the other RO systems on the market, and it really comes down to three things. The first is price. Just because a unit costs more doesn't make it any better. We manufacture these units in-house and sell them direct to the consumer. This allows us to build a quality unit and sell it at affordable prices. The second is filters. At the end of the day, an RO system is only as good as the filters used inside of it. Our first stage is a PureTrex depth sediment filter. Because of its graded density, it's able to capture particles throughout its entire thickness, rather than just on the surface like typical sediment filters. This results in longer life and fewer changeouts. Our second stage is a 5-micron CTO2 matrix carbon block. This particular carbon block is most widely used in the entire world. Matrix is a leader in the carbon block industry and what most companies try to emulate. The third stage is the Matrix plus 1-micron carbon block. As long as the first two stages are maintained properly, this carbon block is capable of removing chlorine from over 20,000 gallons of water. The fourth stage is the RO membrane itself. We use the Dow FilmTech 75-gallon-a-day membrane with a 98% rejection rate. This is extremely important since many companies use inferior membranes with lower rejection rates. This will result in lower quality water. It will also result in increased deionization resin costs. The last thing that matters is ease of use and accessories. We use quick connect fittings everywhere possible to make maintenance a breeze. Many systems use cheap screw-on fittings which have a tendency to develop leaks over time and are an incredible pain when it comes time to maintenance your system.